Hello, I'm Steve Maggard, President here at Henny Penny, and I'm speaking with you today to introduce a sensitive topic. We realize that even the idea of active shooter training may upset some of you, but sometimes we're forced to think about the unthinkable. Consider everyone who's counting on you to come home today, volunteer at your child's school tomorrow, or play in the league tournament next week. We believe in you, your safety, and your willingness to learn as much as you can to stay as safe as you can. We wish this training wasn't necessary, and we know the chances of an active shooter attack are incredibly low. However, we also know that any preparation might just make enough of a difference if you must ever face these terrible odds. So, watch the video and continue watching out for each other. This training may be new, but our commitment to safety and this team, this family, remains the same. Thank you and be safe.
Today we're showing you what you can do, what you must do, if an active shooter ever targets our facility. April 2021, 8 people were killed and 7 others injured during a mass shooting at a FedEx center. June 2020, 3 people killed inside a Bun-O-Matic warehouse. February 2019, 5 killed, 6 wounded at a Henry Pratt Company industrial warehouse. Since 2000, the U.S. has experienced roughly 19 active shooter incidents every year. Our country suffered 61 active shooter events in 2021 alone. That's double the number from 2018. We're not trying to alarm you, but we need to make it clear that one of these scenarios could happen. This is a serious and scary lesson, and we know it may even upset some of you. That's a completely natural reaction, but we urge you to pay close attention. We obviously hope you never need to use this knowledge, but what you're about to learn could literally save your life. Every active shooter event is different, except for the key common denominator, an aggressor attempting to kill people inside a confined and populated area. The attacker may not have any connection to the victims and often chooses targets at random. Sometimes, however, the attacker does have a connection and even displays potential warning signs. You know the people you work with very well, so we're hopeful you notice concerning changes in behavior or language. Maybe you follow them on social media and notice some potential red flags. No matter what is making you uneasy, we urge you to reach out. If you don't feel like you can talk to them yourself, speak to a supervisor, someone from HR, or another employee who you know is close to them. What if you don't know someone very well, though? What kind of behavior might sound an alarm? If you can answer yes to any of the following questions, please talk to someone who can address the issue further. Always err on the side of caution. Has one of your fellow employees grown distant? Do they talk about being treated unfairly or humiliated? Have they frequently discussed marital or financial issues? Are they acting erratically or even aggressively? Have they displayed an extreme change from their usual mood? The unfortunate truth is that there is no useful profile of a potential mass shooter. If you believe anyone is suffering from serious stress that could lead to violence, we again urge you to speak with a supervisor or HR. Sometimes a little intervention can go a long way. The sheer randomness of most active shooter incidents means you wouldn't have a chance at intervention or receive any advance notice. Our goal is to teach you how to improve your chances of survival if an active shooter situation erupts in your building. We know the idea is frightening, but not knowing how to react is even scarier. Were those gunshots? Is that someone screaming? No matter how you realize an active shooter is happening, you must make an important decision in a split second. You have 3 immediate options: get out, barricade, take action. The first and best response is always to get out. Your best and safest exit might not be the closest one, since you are trying to move away from the danger as quickly as possible. Rapidly assess your best route and move quickly but safely. Know you may need to change your path, but always keep trying. As you make your escape, yell "Get out!" shooter, or gun, anything to encourage other employees to follow your lead. Nothing else matters. Getting out must be your priority. Once you have left the building, gain as much distance as you can, as quickly as possible, and find cover only when you feel safe. Stop to call 911 and give as much information as you can. But what if it's not that simple? What if your first and best thought to get out doesn't work out because of a crowd, dead end, blocked exit, or even a second attacker? You must be prepared to pivot from one plan to the next. It can be a tough choice, but freezing is not an option. You must act. If you have no chance to get out, your next best choice is to barricade. A barricade is something you create only to buy yourself some time to get out. Never stop trying to escape. If you can, select a location that can be locked or block the entrance to the area with any available items. Tables, file cabinets, shelves, etc. Move away from the door after barricading. After you have quickly created a barricade, think about any other ways to escape. In a room with a window, try to break the glass by hitting its corners with the heaviest rigid item available. A drop ceiling or even drywall may offer another possibility. We can't say it enough. Your best choice is to get out. If a secondary exit isn't available and the aggressor presents a weapon in your space, everyone in the room must prepare to take action. Remember that the shooter is almost always outnumbered and realize that this is a last resort. Take a moment to plan with your group. Prepare to improvise weapons, commit to your actions, and be aggressive. Do anything you can to give yourself an advantage. You may be able to take control of the situation by taking control of the attacker's weapon. Causing just one small interruption, like a jam or malfunction, could create the opportunity to get out. Stand next to the doorway or the corner and take action when you see the weapon. Grab the weapon with both hands, then drop your weight to the floor. Hang on until anyone nearby helps you subdue the aggressor. Use all force necessary and remind yourself that law enforcement is on the way. Until law enforcement has secured the facility, remember your choices. Get out, barricade, take action. Know your location and your best option for each of those choices. Always have a backup plan in mind for a worst-case scenario. Know your options before you need them. In the unlikely event of an active shooter, there's no time to ask questions. We understand this training can be troubling and encourage you to ask questions and share your concerns. We do truly believe it's important and potentially life-saving. Thank you for taking your safety as seriously as we do.